and trying to do this. And
Oh, I'm not driving. I'm not driving.
Oh, you're writing. Okay, sorry.
I'm writing, yes. Sorry.
You had me scared there. Sorry.
Okay, I
That
think
would
we're
be,
recording
state
now,
for the
Remy.
record, I am not driving and doing a meeting at the same time.
Hold your
I
hands
have
up so I can
to
see.
hold the cell phone, so I can't do both at the same time, but here,
There we go. Okay.
there we go. Nice and safe.
Your
Plus, I've got
mom
this
would be
indicator.
proud.
2022 meeting of the McMinnville Water and Light Commission. I'd like to call the meeting to order, and I believe, are we going to do a roll call to start?
Yes, I can do roll call.
Oh, wonderful. Amy, if you please would.
Mayor Drabkin,
She's here.
Commissioner Tankersley,
Here.
Commissioner Gormley,
Here.
Commissioner Christensen,
Here.
Commissioner Tate,
Here. And Commissioner Gormley?
I'm here. Yes.
You're here. Thank you. Wonderful. Okay, and then we wanted to start by doing a new employee introduction. And I thought this might also be a nice opportunity for the commission to introduce themselves to the employee as well. I'll start here and tell you, Brittany and others who might not know, I come to the McMinnville Water and Light Commission after 12 years in public service with the city of McMinnville. I did 2 terms on the planning commission, 2 terms on the city council, 1 term as council president before the council unanimously appointed me mayor when our former mayor resigned, which makes me puts me automatically on the McMinnville Water and Light Commission as an ex officio member. I also chair our McMinnville Affordable Housing Commission and have done that for the last 6 years, as well as holding a few other roles within the city, previously a board member of Visit McMinnville and the liaison to our DEI advisory committee, and also recently completed service with the governor on the Oregon Wine Board as a director. And I will tell you that with that experience, there is a lot to learn at McMinnville Water and Light. It's a wonderfully complex and very smartly run organization and very exciting to be a part of. So if we could go around the table and have other commissioners also introduce, and then Brittany will hear from you and your introduction at the end. Thank you. Chair, would you like to go next?
Hi, I'm Tom Tankersley. I've been on the commission since Ed appointed me back in the last century, actually. And not at the end of it either. And I agree with Remy. There's always something to learn. I found staff over the years to be incredibly helpful and incredibly effective, and I think you're going to really enjoy it here.
Thank you. Commissioner Gormley?
Good evening. I'm Ed Gormley. My family has plumbing and heating business here at McMinnville. I served on the board for a few years. So back to you, Mayor.
We used to call him Mayor.
A humble introduction. Commissioner Tate?
Hi, I'm Kathy Tate. I am, I think, on my 2nd year on the commission here, but still feel like I just walked in the door yesterday. There's a lot to learn, but a lot of really, really smart people who have a lot of great information and a lot of support. So that's been really good. And I used to be the CEO of the local internet company here, and I just retired a few months ago. So I'm hoping to spend some more time around here and kick up my learning process a little bit. So, welcome.
Thank you. And Commissioner Christensen?
Thank you, Mayor. I'm Jody Christensen. I have been on the Water and Light Commission since, I think, January 2019. It's been a fast 3.5 years. I currently serve as the Regional Solutions Coordinator for the Mid-Valley, Southern and South Coast in the governor's program in the governor's office. Friday will be my last day. I will be joining the city of McMinnville on September 6th as the Special Projects Manager. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Glad to have you back home.
Yes.
Awesome.
Wonderful, thank you. And Brittany, would you please introduce yourselves and tell us about you, a bit about yourself?
Hi, I was hired back in May. I'm a single mom of a 5-year-old. She starts kindergarten in a couple weeks. Before this, I was in dental medical assisting, never really felt like I had a home, and I had multiple people recommend applying here. Finally got hired, and I finally feel like I have a home. And I do actually love everybody, and this is I think the first job I've had that feels like it runs smoothly, so very happy to be here.
Glad to have you. It's nice to be here.
Wonderful, thank you so much. Nice to meet you. We're happy to have you. We now have 2 items on the
We got
consent
one more.
agenda. Oh,
Maybe one more. Tony Fate.
You're muted.
Remy, you're muted.
We didn't do
my
it.
apologies. Tony, please welcome and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Tony. I've been working here about the same time as Brittany. I'm working IT with Thad and Lane. From the SEGA conference, it's the best place I've worked at. Good team, good people. Everyone seems to have great pride to do, especially the commissioners.
Whoa.
We're somewhat a little bit arrogant about it sometimes.
You can be, yes, you can be.
But welcome to you also. Glad to have you.
Glad to have you here.
Wonderful, thank you. Welcome, Tony. So we now have 2 items listed on the consent agenda. Would any commissioners like to remove any items on the consent agenda?
I would move for the
Yeah.
adoption of the consent agenda.
I have a motion to
Second.
approve. I have a motion and a second. All in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? The motion passes unanimously. Thank you. Included in the packet are accounts payable and purchasing reports. Are there any questions on these reports?
No questions here.
No.
No question.
Not hearing any, we'll move to our next agenda item. Next, we have consultant and partner reports. Will Brent Keller, Forester, please update the commission on forest management activities?
Thank you, Mayor. Well, our 2022 timber sale program is cruising right along. The Powerline West sale is completely cut. Actually, logging is currently logging and trucking from that sale. Was purchased by Murphy Company. They've shipped roughly 220 loads to date, mostly to Murphy and some other destinations. We're about 2/3 of the way through the sale in terms of volume and value. Powerline East, which is the sale a lot of folks got to observe on the watershed tour a few weeks ago. A little bit smaller sale, but a little more volume there, and a little trickier sale is moving along well. Dave Dover Construction is cutting, logging, trucking from that sale, which was purchased by Stella Jones Corporation, a utility and transmission pole company. Roughly 215 loads have been shipped off that sale, mostly to Stella and a lot of other destinations. We have gotten more poles off that sale than anticipated, so the buyer is really pleased with that.
What, can I ask a
Sure.
question? What was the largest pole they've gotten off so far? Do you know?
135 feet.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Pretty cool.
so that's a testament to the type of timber we have, but also to the road system, because we've gotten our roads set up. So
Yeah.
because that's half the challenge, is getting banks sloped and roads widened and the routes figured out to be able to get those out of there. So So,
Pretty impressive.
So Brent, any close calls with the power lines?
no,
Good.
no issue there. And we're out of the woods there as far as anything
Right.
coming down along there, so.
Good.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Figuratively speaking, you're out of the woods.
Right. So, yeah, it's worth mentioning that this year's program, both sales were kind of geared towards fire mitigation and reducing fire risk by harvesting along the power line. So that's gone really well. And Weyerhaeuser followed suit there. They were logging right next to our sales, so that they've now reduced a lot of the risk in that same area. So,
Great.
That's good.
so yeah, both sales are going well. There's also a lot associated with those sales in terms of road maintenance and silviculture projects that are currently underway, such as culvert replacement, road brushing, pre-commercial thinning, and some slashing work as well. Yeah, we've had a really good fire season as far as being able to work through all that. So we're right at, for Northwest District 3 right now, we're at level 2, which is a moderate fire level. The water and light fire truck and the fire tender that they've added this year, the water truck are parked at the treatment plant. Operators have their equipment, and so we're in good shape, and I hope it continues to be a really boring fire season in our district. So any questions?
No questions.
Thanks, Brent.
It's great to be back at the water and light
Nice to
after
have you here.
2.5 years. So it's great to see everybody.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. If you don't all mind, can we take a 3-minute break and reconvene?
Sure.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Brittany. Thanks, Tony.
Brittany, which department are you in?